They work hard, they love their country, they play by the rules. But the cars, steel, and appliances they used to make are now being made overseas, where workers are paid $3 or $4 a day. My opponent supported the trade agreements that cost us these jobs. He says it's just business. I say it's wrong. I'm Sherrod Brown. I approve this message. In the Senate, I'll judge U.S. trade agreements by this standard. Are they fair to America? Do they put Americans first?
I was proud when my son went to Iraq. Then I found out the Army didn't have enough body armor. I wrote every one I could think of. My Senator, Mike DeWine, sent me back a form letter that didn't even mention body armor. Sherrod Brown wasn't my congressman, but he met with me and other military families, then went to bat for our troops and helped them get the equipment they needed. For me, it's easy. I want a senator who cares.
I'm Sherrod Brown. I approve this message.
Last year, sometimes it was scary going to school, but our neighborhood's getting safer, and last fall, our school became one of the mayor's schools. Now, my teachers talk to my dad, and the principal and guidance counselors stay on top of us all the time. My dad says Mayor Viragosa went to a school like mine. That's why he's bringing everyone together and trying so hard to make it better. This mayor, he really cares. He's getting things done.
When Patty Murray stands up to extend tax credits for research and development, it's about more than reducing taxes for local companies. It's about creating good-paying jobs for local workers. Senator Murray knows small businesses are the engines of job creation. That's why she's worked to pass tax incentives for employers to start hiring again and end tax breaks for corporations that send jobs overseas. Tell Senator Murray to keep working for good-paying jobs and all the families that depend on them. When you fight against political corruption, you often fight alone. Even though Auditor Hector Balderas has one of the smallest budgets in state government, he's uncovered over $1 billion at risk for fraud and waste. Balderas helped stop corruption and mismanagement in the Secretary of State's office and cracked down on corrupt officials who stole millions from public schools. It wasn't popular with the insiders, but protecting taxpayers rarely is. Hector Balderas, Auditor.
I'm Steve Bullock. With all the things that my opponent has been saying about me in his TV ads, I want you to know exactly where I stand. I grew up right here in Montana. I support gun rights and the death penalty. I'm proud to have worked with law enforcement on a plan to crack down on sexual predators who prey on children. Lisa and I have 3 kids. There's nothing more important to me than keeping my kids and yours safe from harm. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Back when Elizabeth Dole left North Carolina, Social Security was a promise workers could count on. But while she's been in Washington all these years, she's worked to hand that promise over to Wall Street bankers. She's proposed privatizing Social Security, replacing some guaranteed benefits with risky stock market accounts. Senator Dole, stop trying to give our Social Security to Wall Street. Folks depend on it around here. Citizens for Strength and Security is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Meg Whitman dice ser una republicana diferente, pero Pete Wilson está a cargo de su campaña. Whitman ataca a los trabajadores indocumentados para ganar votos, pero una mujer indocumentada trabajó en su hogar por 9 años. Dice que creará trabajos, pero quiere eliminar 40,000 empleos estatales, incluyendo a maestros y enfermeras. Whitman dice una cosa en español y algo diferente cuando habla en inglés. La verdadera Whitman no tiene vergüenza. Es una mujer de 2 caras.
When Kentucky's Attorney General takes the oath of office, he takes responsibility to protect Kentucky taxpayers. But as a lawyer, Todd P. Poole was twice cited for improperly billing state government. He inflated his salary, spent taxpayer money on furniture, even gave government jobs to his law partners. One judge said when it came to money, P. Poole protected his interest as opposed to his clients. Todd P. Poole, a trial lawyer who's out for himself and not cut out for Attorney General.
If a corporation makes $21,000 in profit per minute, if their chief financial officer says tough times are actually good for their bottom line, do they really need more tax giveaways from Washington? John McCain's proposed billions in new tax breaks for big corporations. $1.5 billion for Walmart alone, millions more for their CEO. More Bush-style corporate tax breaks. That's John McCain's solution for America's economy. But isn't that part of the problem?
We've been here in Lodi for about 25 years with over 100 employees. When we heard about new proposed regulations in Sacramento that would put us out of business, our employees met with Allison Huber. Allison listened to us. Then she brought other legislators here to see how we recycle our products. Allison worked to stop those regulations and save over 500 jobs in California. Because Allison Huber stood up for local jobs, we're still in business today. It's that simple.
Some politicians flip-flop, some waffle. Others like to bend the truth. But Republican Gary Gendron is trying all three. Gendron made a campaign promise never to raise your taxes. Then he came out for higher sales taxes. He's on record for higher property taxes and higher fees. So now he's slinging mud at Manuel Perez on, you guessed it, taxes. But when a politician like Gendron lies about his own record, how can you trust anything he says about somebody else?